Welcome back to Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Curious if Patrick has any new idle animations. He has the one where he drops his pants, apparently. He has others that were in the original, like that one, and the one where he looks behind himself. Curious if there are any others. It's weird how Patrick just smiles all the time now, though. Okay. Interesting how he just kind of, like, sat down as if, like, ordered to. I'm glad that Patrick's enjoying himself. Okay. Let's actually change up real quick. And get that bungee jump spatula. It really messes with my head that the controls are messed up for a second when you leave the bus stop. Anyways. Oh, huh. They just got rid of the, yeah, they completely got rid of the one set of flags that you could use to get up there without paying the clam. No. It's interesting, lots of little things like that. If you're familiar with the sequence breaks you could do in the original game, you see everywhere the things they changed to get around it. Like, they just got rid of those flags, they're just not there anymore. Which I don't think is the right way to solve that, honestly. I feel like it will be perfectly fine just make those not have collisions. Like, and they're just like little flags. You don't need to have collisions in any way. I like I've made it so that it was effectively impossible to jump up from underneath, but oh. Can't really see anything indicating that was there, but okay. Well, that wasn't very satisfying. I feel like the sound... Something feels so much less dramatic and entertaining about bungee jumping in this. I don't know if it's... sounds being different or something? I'm really not certain. There's something that's not satisfying me. Oh, I was wondering if that would just go up into the infinity. No. That doesn't even make sense. It's a fishing hook. It's supposed to be coming from land. Isn't it? What? Why is it... it's a nice detail, it's a spin for a propeller, but it seems like they don't understand why it was... It went up into the great... Oops. I agree, Spongebob. Into the great aether before. Oh. The Unreal Engine 4 Pineapple game has crashed and will close. Okay. This game auto-saves, and plus the game just saved just now since we got a spatula. So I guess we can just open that back up. Let me navigate to the folder. There's a bug flying around in here now. Let me... Oh. The window doesn't respawn for the first few seconds. Okay. I'm not ready for copyright music, thank you. I can't hear you, and that's the problem. Beautiful. No idea what caused that crash, but okay. So random game crash, that's kind of bad. But if that's the only time the game crashes, then I'm not going to complain. Also, I just kind of wanted to have the experience of bouncing on that trampoline. Oh. Make up for missing it before. Go down. Bounce it. Force it down. Wonderful. Now then. Back to the path. Oh. Curious, can you change while you're in the air? Ooh, I'm curious now. I see something exploitable. The prompt appeared for a second there. I think you can change characters while you're above non-safe ground. Unless the game specifically checks or something, which it might. Oh, almost! Every time I respawn here now, I'm afraid the game's gonna be mean to me and crash. See, there to move back. But they don't always do that. No, that was way too soon. Ooh, that was interesting. Well, mission accomplished. That wasn't a bug you can do before. Oh yeah, so that's nice. So now you have the distinction between the different kinds of buttons. You can see that this is a button that you have to hit with something. You can't hit with Spongebob because it's not a hand, it's a circle. I wouldn't mind them amending some text in a tutorial or something to explain that difference. But I appreciate that difference. Also, I don't think this needs to be icy. Again, I guess it's not really worse than it is, but it's very apparent to me that they just weren't satisfied with it being not being icy before. The pop-up text is definitely less intrusive than it was in the original. I guess that's a little better. Let's pick this up real quick. The spatula back here. Oh! I'm really curious. 1 second. I hope I can do it. Oh, you can see the ice freeze all the way out to the... up here. This wasn't even something I considered a glitch. Oh, I guess it was. You can't go this way anymore? That's sad. So in the original, you could actually freeze the water and then walk across the ice. And it would actually trigger the loading zone to go to the next area. And I loved doing that. It felt so cool for some reason. I don't know why it felt cool. It was just kind of like as if... it gave me like this feeling that I was... like just walking there myself for some reason. Ah, but you can... it breaks immediately. So it's like... I imagine I can just... oh. Okay, the ice breaks in the air. Well, wait. I realize that there's a speed strat for Patrick. Speed pat. What if we go speed pat on this? Just last night I was playing Digimon Rumble Arena. There's a minigame where you have to button mash to win. Got practice for this. No! Almost! I wonder if you can make it there. The spirit of adventure is calling. You can do this. I messed up at the beginning last time too because I accidentally fell on the ice first. I fell into the water. I think you can do this. I love just being observant and figuring out this sort of thing. Ah, come on! I was so close. I jumped the gun. I double jumped too soon. I think I could have made that. And I might just bounce. I might just slide off of the sand there. To be frank, but. I want to see, I want to be sure of it. I want to have the satisfaction of knowing. Plus, knowing I just touched the island over here would be really satisfying too. Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually, it doesn't have collisions. Well, we confirmed it. Well, it'd be cool if you just walk there like you could before, but oh well. I'm curious how many of these weird... I know it wasn't really a bug that I found just now, I guess, but... Although it was kind of... I guess it was kind of doing something not expected by the developers. Does it reset your timer? Yes, thank you, that's an improvement. Originally, your freezer fruit would just sit on top of the ice. This freezer fruit wouldn't get destroyed immediately. Upon... You can probably tell I'm just trying to jump onto the water with that. I do wonder if I could have actually jumped, because you can see that I can move when I pick that up. I wonder if I could have just jumped off of here.
Hey, my back feels better.
I really do wonder what would happen if I managed to do that. But I lost my chance. Hey. Let's do this next. I actually want to go back to Mr. Krabs first. Boxes feel smaller. I wonder what would happen if I did that. If anything, it probably wouldn't have like recarried the Han switch or anything. I'm curious if it would have done anything interesting. Maybe not. The lines here are kind of weird.
Of the pier, will you?
I think they must have changed Mr. Krabs' dialogue or something. Because Patrick used to say things to Mr. Krabs, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh no. That was interesting. I guess that happens if you pick up if you body slam into a spatula or something.
Woo! Up we go!
Patrick's shorts are so shiny. Oh, it tells you that, but whatever. What? New cutscene. Okay. So they tell you that that's there. Oh! You can bounce back now. That's what they're really telling you. That's nice. Cool. Thanks, game. I wonder... I kind of want to wait now to find out. I could. I don't know if I will. See, in the original, what you could actually do here, instead of just... Oh, whoa, can you go inside? Ah, it's cool. I feel like a lifeguard now. In the original, something you could do is you could actually just use the cruise bubble to restore that robot. I knew I couldn't make that jump. I admit, I'm kind of curious if I can... Whoa, that shadow. If I can do that. I'm tempted, admittedly, to not get the spatula yet, and come back later and see if I can actually hit him with the cruise bubble. We've done everything else here, right? Yeah. Or, no, we're missing a sock. Whoops. What sock am I missing? Whoops. I actually don't know what sock I'm missing. I think what I'll do is I'll pick up that sock and then call it a night. Except I should be doing that already. Darn it! But yeah, I'll come back with the cruise bubble later and see if I can destroy the robot just out of curiosity. Otherwise... sock. Sure, it's always felt weird to me that you can jump on top of this. I guess it feels like it's kind of like outside of any play area. But... like, there's nothing that's sticking out of my mind as like a place that sock could be. I think I got everything here in this part, in the Goo Lagoon portion of Goo Lagoon. I believe I got everything in the sandcastle.
Sparkling. Ow.
You can't. I think you can jump over those before in the original. You have to suck up on top of here, I believe. Oh, whoop. Stuck up right to the top of the sandcastle for some reason.
I feel like a new sponge.
I could just teleport to the top of here. Okay, teleport into the caves. I guess? Oh, no, 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 no. I'm just talking here. I'm certain of it. I remember precisely where it is. That's weird. The camera was in a weird place. Seems like camera always goes in the same place regardless of what angle you talk to Gary from. Also, I think what happens is the size of your shadow depends on... I don't know why the size of your shadow increases when you go underneath the ground. It would make sense if your shadow got smaller the further you were from the ground, and by extension, if you went under the ground, it would then make your shadow bigger. That doesn't look like that's really what happens. It doesn't look like your shadow gets smaller if you go higher. Oops. That might hurt. Yep. There it is. I knew it was underneath one of these. As soon as I realized it was in the caves, I knew it was in a spot like that. I just couldn't remember where precisely. Whoa. No need to be safe or anything.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
Beautiful. Well, especially after his socks being drenched in goo. Okay, so in that case, so we're not going to do the towers thing just yet. Industrial Park. Instead, we'll head back. I guess what we should do is just run on back to Bikini Bottom. I'll actually do that from on foot from here, because that feels like a fun traditional thing to do. And then we can call it there, and next episode we can head on back. Well, not really back, I guess we can head to the Poseidon.
Take that!
Not sure I'm standing on, but I guess I'll take it.
Ah, a little shade on a hot day.
I guess we are needing some shade down here. Oh, I never noticed that. You get that bubble sound effect now, and the bubbles actually cover the screen. And yet you can also always hear those things setting themselves up, the mirrors. So I don't get the same combo I used.
Presents.
I don't get a super mega. I don't get a super mega ultra monster combo. Super ultra mega monster combo, something like that. I think it was. But what's this place for? Not sure now. I expect to actually hit that thing, but okay.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Time for a little sleepy sneak.
No, it's not. That's the wrong line, Spongebob. Interesting. Whatever, but I do like that the bubbles actually making noise now on the screen transitions. It's not the same. I mean, those things just exploded anyway. No problem getting shiny objects so far. I'll still wait, I think, until the end of the game to turn on my shiny objects, Mr. Krabs. But I'm maintaining a fairly healthy amount of them, I think. I don't know if it's more than I would usually have at this point in the original. Maybe, maybe not. If I remember right, there was something weird in the original where you could actually, were you allowed, I think, to stand on top of the lines around the cars or something like that? Also, I don't know why they still stick out above the ground. I thought they were just supposed to be like, painted on the original. You know, they were still clearly drawn with their own 3D models. They just didn't want to use textures for it. Anyways, I'm back home. We're done at the beach. I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, let's play Spongebob Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, where we head back to the Poseidome. First, a major boss, and finally, with that will come the Bubble Bowl as well. Until then, have a well, buddy.
Don't forget, to defeat robots or tikis that are directly above you, press this button.
I'm gonna say no, but I want to listen real quick.
So, do you want to trade shiny objects for a golden spatula? Alrighty then. Come back when you're ready to trade.
I can't tell if they changed his lines or something, but then again, something feels weird to me about how I think Patrick used to have lines for talking to Mr. Krabs back in the pier, and he doesn't now? I thought he did in the original. I couldn't quote them, but it feels weird how Patrick doesn't say anything there. Anyways, does SpongeBob always have
I make
wood
myself a
floorboards
snack,
between each room?
but there's no time.
Ah, there we go. That's that line I always love. That's more of the line that I wanted to love. Hi, Gary.
Wow. Give me some credit, Gary.
Yeah. SpongeBob and Squidward. I appreciate the details of the pictures here. Anyways. Huh, I do appreciate you don't just instantly teleport now, like you did in the original. That was
Maybe a
really
little
awkward.
bounce on the old bed.
I don't know about a bounce, but... bounce on this at least. Boom. Alright, maybe I'll just end every recording session here. I don't know. That was one nice day out, and we'll have another day out that starts with going to the Poseidome and finding a giant robot. I don't know. Bye, everyone.